Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Golden Goal End of Season Awards. I'm your host, Golden Goal. We've got some awards to give out. I've actually forgotten what the awards are, so I'm just gonna check my thumbnail so I remember the awards. So we've got the emerging asset of the season, biggest surprise, biggest disappointment, the troll of the season, my personal favourite player of the season in general, and then, I can't do a prize giving, I have to post it, but we're going to announce the mini league winner, the one who wins the most coveted prize in fantasy football, Golden Goal branded mug and a packet of biscuits. How are we all doing, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. I've donned a suit for the second time this weekend. I haven't worn a suit for like 3 years, and I'm wearing one for... Oh, I realised my mic wasn't in front of me then. How about that? Is that better? Donned a suit. We're ready to go. Who we got in the chat? Let's have a quick look. Joseph, Daniel, Andy. Thank you, man. Liam. Mate. Is Manning gone? Hope not. Laura, Ben, Jacob, Richard. We're ready to go. I'm not going to muck about on this one. All right, we're going to get straight into it. So I've already decided who has won the awards because it's the Golden Goal Awards, right? But I want you all to feed back. I want you to give me your thoughts on who you think should win each award throughout as well. And, you know, if you're enjoying the Golden Goal Awards tonight, please leave a like rating on the stream as well. 25k overall is my final rank. Okay. So we've got the Emerging Asset Award. So this is awarded to the player who came out of the woodwork the most this season and has a bright future in FPL to boot. And your nominees are Morgan Rogers, pretty much came out of nowhere this summer and proved himself to be, I think, one of Aston Villa's best players. Antoine Semenyo, he signed from Bristol City a couple of years ago, my club. And he's just, absolutely smashed it this season. And Munoz, who we kind of all knew he was a pretty good player. But this season for Crystal Palace, he's been pretty damn good. He's been pretty damn good. So these are the three nominees. We've got Morgan Rogers, Antoine Semenyo, and Munoz. And the winner of the 2025 24-25 Golden Goal Emerging Asset Award is Morgan Rogers. Well done, Morgan. What a friggin' legend. Let's see what other people got to say. Joe Morris, number 90, great afternoon from Toronto. A few shouts for Rogers. Fair enough. He's quite a popular pick, I'd say. No shouts for Munoz, interestingly. I think Munoz is pretty emerging, isn't he? But yeah, Semenyo as well. I rate it, lads. I rate it. I just need to be careful here. I'm just going to open up some graphics because some I don't have any nominees for, and what I don't want to do is muck up the order of things. So just bear with. While I sort. It won't be a second. Oh, bro, the Semenyo brace. I'm sorry to hear that. We got Holly in the chat again. It's good to see you, Nixie. Fantastic. Right, the next award. The suit again, look at this. The biggest surprise then. So this is awarded to the player who did really well this season, but no one saw it coming. And your nominees are Chris Wood, who scored 20 Premier League goals this season. Despite, I don't know. I didn't think Chris Wood was a very good player, I got to say, coming into this season. And he's banged in 20 Premier League goals. We got Ola Aina, who I'm pretty sure was at Nottingham Forest when they got promoted to the Premier League. So he's playing for them in the Championship. And he has cemented himself to be one of the best fullbacks, I would say, in the league. And then Justin Kluivert, who, up until this season, was a pretty bang average Premier League player. But he has proven to be, I think, one of Bournemouth's best players. So those are your three nominees. Let's see what the chat says. Abby thinks it's Wood. Everyone's got Wood today by the looks of it. Everyone's got Wood. Yeah, Murphy was close. If I had a fourth player, I'd have picked Murphy. Absolutely, definitely. The winner, though, the winner of the biggest surprise of the season has to be, got to be Chris Wood, hasn't it? It's got to be Chris Wood. 20 Premier League goals this season. What a friggin' legend. Everyone in the chat in agreement. Chris Wood. Golf clap, everyone, for Chris Wood. Well done, Wood. Next season, I should probably do some sound effects, shouldn't I? I should probably have some celebratory sound effects. Anyway, we'll improve the Golden Goal Awards for next year. Okay. The next award then. The biggest disappointment. We've had the biggest surprise, and now we've got the opposite end of the spectrum. The biggest disappointment. And this is awarded to the player as well. Expectations were pretty high for this player, but unfortunately this season, they just underperformed. And the nominees are Heung-min Son. Tottenham's absolute talisman going into this season, right? Absolute talisman. And he's kind of just fallen off a cliff, really, with injuries. And he's just not played all that well this season. Andre Onana. I had to get some Man United shiteness, I think, on this stream. And I backed quite heavily Man United, and Onana, to be the top scoring goalkeeper at the end of the season. And, well, that hasn't happened, has it? And then we've got Haaland, who, despite still scoring, I think he scored 20 Premier League goals, 21, 22 Premier League goals. Despite that, he still had, in my mind, quite a disappointing season. I've owned him for quite a lot of this season. I think right up until like game week 20, he just did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing in my team. So here are your 3 nominees for the award. And the winner is the man who I backed to be the top scoring goalkeeper at the end of the season. It's Andre Onana. I couldn't pick anyone else. Man United have been absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Onana, pretty poor himself. I've got to give it to Onana, I'm afraid. I backed him quite heavily to be the top scoring goalkeeper come the end of the season. To be fair, I said there'd be 2. I said there'd be Pickford and there'd be Onana. And Pickford, once again, is the top scoring goalkeeper this season. I think he was the top scoring player in the game last year as well. Top scoring keeper. So, Andre Onana, biggest disappointment. Okay. Some of these are personal to me, by the way. So now, this would be an interesting one. I'll be interested to hear what you guys have to think on this one. We've got the troll of the season. This needs no real explanation, I don't think. We all know what this award is for. The nominees for me are Morgan Rogers. Now, despite him being the best emerging asset this season, absolutely fine. He has probably scored about 50 points while he's been on my bench this season. And I say the same for Ola Aina. Both of these players have scored probably 50 points on my bench each this season. It's been absolutely mental. Their biggest hauls, I've had them on my bench. So, what are you guys saying for the biggest trolls? We've got some shouts for Sarr. Really? Has Sarr trolled you? Why has Sarr trolled you? What's happened there? I've quite enjoyed having Sarr on my team. He's not been quite as good as Eze, I'll admit. João Pedro is worth a shout, to be fair, from Nixie. Ollie's on Rogers. Nixie. Good evening, by the way, Paul. Eze. Yeah, Eze's trolled me, to be fair. Haaland Ultimate Troll. The winner of the troll of the season. I couldn't pick one. It's both Rogers and Aina, because when they were on my bench, they scored pretty much the same amount of points. They absolutely killed me this season while they were on my bench. I reckon I would be inside the top 10k if I started Aina and Rogers at the right time. What can you do, eh? What can you do? I don't know why I put that picture of myself on the award, but anyway. So this is my personal favourite player this season. Doesn't necessarily have to be the player that has scored the most points, but it's an asset that I've owned this season that I would just say I've enjoyed the most, right? I've enjoyed this asset the most. Needs no explanation. My favourite player from the season. Before I reveal the winner of this award, I've not got any nominees for this one. I've just got my pick. Who would you guys say is your favourite player this season? Favourite player doesn't have to be the best. Just your favourite. The player you have like the biggest affinity for. Absolutely packed in the Tesco CCTV. That's what that pick is. Thank you very much. Big Wood. We love a Big Wood. The answer is... Oh, hang on. That's the next award. Something has fucked up, ladies and gentlemen. Something has fucked up in the graphics and I need to change it. Bear with. We're going to reveal it on the fly. The award winner is coming. Just bear with a second. Just bear with me. The winner it's Chris Wood. Have to say Chris Wood, really. There was no one else deserving of this award other than Chris Wood for me. I swore on this stream as well. Unbelievable, right? We don't usually swear, but it's the Golden Goal Awards, right? Most people at an award show have had like 7 or 8 champagnes. So I'm going for that kind of vibe tonight. But it's got to be Chris Wood, right? The guy is just an absolute slaughter when he's been in my team this season. Yeah, probably, along with the assistant manager chip, has propelled me to the rank that I finished in this season. So big ups Chris Wood. He is definitely my favourite player this season. You did get a little leak as to what the next award was. You did get a little leak before. But it's the player of the season, the Golden Goal Ballon d'Or Award. Now, if you were to pick a player of the season, we've just had your favourite, but if you were to pick a player of the season, who would you pick this year? Who would you pick this year? Something tells me, ladies and gentlemen, something tells me that it's not that hard. It's not that hard this season to pick a player of the season, I don't think. It's not going to be that hard. Lots of shouts in the chat, and I think we're all in agreement. It has to be. He's broken the record this season for FPL points, goals plus assists. I think he's level with Andy Cole now for goals plus assists in a single season. Absolute beast. You've got to give it to Mo Salah, haven't you? I mean, it's a little bit boring. We all know how good he's been, but it's the Player of the Season award. We have to give it to him, right? The Golden Goal Ballon d'Or goes to Mo Salah. I forgot to applaud. I forgot to applaud my award winners so far. So well done to Salah. Well done, Salah. Okay. The next award's quite a special one, ladies and gentlemen. The next award is quite a special one. And it's the final award of the Golden Goal Awards. I'll stay live and have a bit of chat with you guys after the stream if you want. But this is the Golden Goal Mini League winner. So this is awarded to the person that has come first in the Golden Goal Mini League, and they win themselves a Golden Goal mug modelled by me, modelled by yours truly, and a packet of biscuits of their choice. And of course, I've had to put the famous custard creams as the picture. And the winner of the award, and I believe he is still here tonight. Hopefully he's still here tonight. He was in the chat earlier on. The winner is Ben. Ben McCrum. Congratulations, Ben. He's in the chat. Big ups. He sent me his address earlier today. I'll get a mug your way. I've been a bit busy today, mate, so I haven't been able to order it today. But I'll get a mug. Well, I'll get it sent to me, and then I'll box it up with some the biscuits of your choice. And I'll get that sent to you. Where did you finish overall, Ben? What was your overall rank? Because, I mean, to finish top of this league, I think you had to finish in the top 100 pretty much, didn't you? Absolutely mental. So, yeah, well done, Ben. What a season. I'll stay live for a bit of chit-chat. I've got to take this tie off, though. I'm not really a tie man anymore, I've got to say. There we go. I look like a finance bro now. I've gone from an awards host to a finance bro. There we go. 32nd overall. That is pretty incredible, mate. That is pretty incredible. To be fair, I felt like the yellow tie was a bit more fitting for the deadline stream. So we do have the old deadline stream. We do have the old deadline tie, I'm afraid. What were your biscuits of choice, by the way, Ben? I don't want to flash up my Twitter DMs live on a stream, but yeah, what was your choice of biscuits? I've forgotten. I think they chocolate digestives. And yeah, let us know in the gotta be chocolate digestive, doesn't it? Let me know in the chat if you won the mini league this year. What biscuits would you pick? My fave biscuits is easy, mate. It's gotta be custard creams, man. I tell you what, I went to Marks and Spencer's this weekend, and I got the Marks and Spencer's extra cream custard creams in. Oh, they were sensational. They were sensational, I've got to say. Chocolate hobnobs, they're a good shout, to be fair. Chocolate hobnobs to me are so special, they're like a Christmas biscuit. I can only have them at Christmas time. Yes, was that you I was speaking about with it, Holly? Because yeah, I had them. I ate a whole packet on Saturday. I'm embarrassed to say I had a whole packet on a Saturday. Yeah, a whole packet. Chocolate hobnobs, Jaffa Cakes biscuits. I think Jaffa Cakes are confirmed to be cakes, right? Sorry, still uncomfortable like this. Jaffa Cakes are confirmed to be yeah, they're confirmed to be cakes, aren't they? Proud to be, yeah. Thank you very much, Holly. I appreciate that. Sorry, boys. The jacket's it's too warm in my. Oh. UCL fantasy. Yeah, we still got. Is the Champions League final happening? When's the Champions League final? Is that this weekend? Is that this weekend? Cakes, yeah, but Jaffa cakes are soft, aren't they? They're not. They're not like a crunchy thing. It is Saturday. Nice one. We'll be on it then. I don't play Champions League fantasy, but I have made a video telling you how to play the Club World Cup fantasy game. Just to say, you know, if you're into your fantasy football, want to get your fix, as a Club World Cup video that you can check out. And my next Club World Cup video, I'm hoping I need to go to bed at some point today because I didn't have a late one yesterday, but I did go to the pub for some birthday drinks, and I'm a little sleep deprived. So I'll do a little bit of work on my next Club World Cup fantasy video. But yeah, we'll probably do a first draft tomorrow. Ben, been a pleasure, mate. Been a pleasure, man. Catch up soon. Are you going to do a Club World Cup League? Definitely. That'll be part of the next video I do. I spent 27 minutes telling people how to play the game, so I didn't want to spend too much time doing other things. But in my next video, I will do a first draft. I'll do a first draft and set up a league. Definitely. What time? I don't know, bro. My day is a little bit interesting tomorrow. I've got training in the morning. I usually Oh, Ben! That's what a legend. Mate, I love a Colin cake. I'm glad, mate. I'm glad you had the Colin cake. I appreciate that, bro. That's very kind of you. Thank you. How good's that? I got a Colin cake. You can't go wrong with a Colin cake. Very solid. I forgot what I was talking about now. I got excited by the Colin cake. Please, before lunch. I don't think I can, mate. I don't think I can. It'll be tomorrow evening if it does come out. I do have a full-time job, and I am a swimmer, and I've got Tuesday morning training. So I usually make my videos in the morning, and I'm training tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to do it before work, I don't think. Oh, Virat Kohli, he's got all the questions, hasn't he? All the questions. Is CR7? I don't think I'd want to pick CR7. I'm from England. I'm not going to tell you my job. We'll keep that one a little secret. Before 4. Well, that's working hours, mate. We'll see. We'll see. My heart is so weak these 2 days. Bro, I did bench on Saturday and my rotator cuffs are not happy with me. They are not happy. I can feel like these parts of my shoulder are just tender. Wow, this is the final FPL stream of the season. This is the final FPL stream of the season. So you have an opportunity to ask me anything. But otherwise, I might sign off. That's all right. We've done the awards. The awards have been given out. Well done to all of our award winners. Ben's got a mug and some biscuits in the post. My rank, I finished 25k overall. Can I do a screen share? Oh, I don't have... That's annoying. I don't have a screen share on this OBS scene selection, so I can't, but trust me, I finished 25k overall. Paul, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. Thank you so much for your membership and support throughout the year. I really appreciate it. And I think I will be visiting South Africa at some point in the next couple of years. It's also, I'm actually genuinely thinking about spending a bit of time living outside the UK. And South Africa looks like a pretty sensible place to go because they're English speaking. It's like an English speaking country, but the time zones are decent for FPL. I'm considering it. So I'll have a visit to South Africa, and if I do, we're going for a beer pool. Laura, my absolute pleasure. Thank you for your support. Nixie, love you, man. Thank you very much. Your support has been incredible, and I'm very pleased to see you got top 10k. Absolutely fantastic. W for Nixie, indeed. And thank you, Cortex, for all your support. Thank you, everyone, for all your support. Insane Gamer, my pleasure, man. Yep, absolutely. Just watch back. I tried to host it as best as I can as a live awards. There was like 5 awards, so it's not exactly going to take that long to get through. 14th in my mini league, 5.5k overall, massive, absolutely massive. I watch a bit of cricket. I can't say I'm a big cricket fan. Before 8, I'll probably have it out before 8, to be fair. Probably have it out before 8. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if no one's got anything else for me, this won't be for the final time this year or anything, because I'll probably do a couple of live streams for the Club World Cup fantasy game. So if you want to chat to me on that, you're most welcome. Daniel, a few £100. I'm very happy to hear it, mate. Very happy to hear that. There's a beer wait on, mate. We're on it. I've never been to Essex, actually. I'd be quite keen to do that. All right. Well, for the final time this season, related to FPL anyway, a Club World Cup video will come out tomorrow, and I'll do some streams for that. So yeah, like I said, you're not really going to miss me. But yeah, FPL wise, we'll sign out there. I've said all my thank yous, I think, but I'll say it again. Yeah. This year's been incredible for the channel. I'm very grateful for everyone's support. Pleasure doing this. Yeah. We'll leave it there, shall we? I don't have an outro. Again on this scene selection. So I'm just going to flick over to the thumbnail. All right, we're gonna sign off there. Cheers, everyone.